No longer hosting. Thanks, Pop Out Chat, for letting me know. We are playing the video games tonight. We're gonna be playing some Throne of Lies. Cause hell yeah. Yeah, just put it out into the Discord. Because I don't think the Discord bot is working right now to let people know on Discord. But I did send out some tweets. Or I scheduled some tweets, which should be going out within seconds. And then we'll be able to play some Throne of Lies, where we will be finding out who the big baddies are, including maybe myself. Hopefully we win some matches tonight. That'd be fun. It's always fun to win. We'll give it another minute or two before we actually start. I believe I'm on my own again tonight, which is okay. Drew probably has work. We cannot join for Throne of Lies. But I did send him a message a few minutes ago just in case he is around. How you doing tonight, chat? If anyone's in there yet? Alright, let's start. What should we choose for a name? To start off. Jonah. Because I just saw 21 Jump Street again. Jonah Hill. That's a fine name to begin with. No issues with that. Oh shit, I'm the evil king. Okay. There's the music. That way I can get claims. I don't trust that. And who is claiming Prince 15? I don't know why he would out himself like that. I'm just putting it there just in case, though. There we go. Hot damn. Wark's dead. Alright, before I forget. Copy that for later. So I can paste it when needed. No one's gonna send claims, really? Okay. Let's see. 2 is court wizard, A's position. Alright. Six. Gonna keep guarding ourselves, cause we're evil. Boy. Uh... Hmm. Alrighty. Excuse me? Oh my god. God damn it. This is so fucking unlucky. Alright. Why did someone add an extra vote there? We didn't really need it. I'll probably die for this, but you know. And they can't wait for everyone to see the terrible writing with a mouse. Delete all that so I don't give any info to anyone. Look how bad that is. That's funny. I love it. Oh, there's the logs. And die by it. Fitting. Oh my god. Well, then it has to be 4. Oh, no. Okay. Still gonna guard myself. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last as Evil King, though. Honestly, not sure. 5 is dead. Who was 5? Noble. That's a lot of information. Thinking they weren't lying. And we saw an extra vote earlier, so this would actually make sense. Ritz. And there it is. Damn it. Oh well. It was a good match. We made it pretty far in that, at least. Being king is stressful, though, because you just have to constantly be aware of all this different information. Uh, we'll do that. No, I just have to hope I'm not a neutral. I'm not a neutral. Woo! Let's see. And that sucks. Wow. Both people with the fucking neutrals in their name, got killed. Great. Well, that fucking sucks, dude. The king just laughs. It's not fair. God damn it. I'll say Kitty gets killed tonight. Let's see if we predict that right and get some extra gold. Maybe, maybe not. Sick wall hacks. Oh man. You're a fucking shower curtain. Damn. so we did that. Now let's say 4 gets executed tomorrow, because I wasn't paying attention to chat. We'll just say 4 gets executed tomorrow, though. Alright, so for those wondering, though, by the way, why I haven't left the game yet is because so many people leave the game early, and it makes the physician's role really fucking useless, because if you're a good guy, the physician can raise you from the dead, and you can help out for another 3 nights with no risk to you, because you're already dead. So it's like, wow, I could guard some people and even maybe get an evil dude. So I don't leave the game in case the physician's able to get a res off and I can help out and make their job a bit more easier. Fucking got me with the wall hacks. God, I blame shower curtains. What the hell is this? That's not a claim. Those are no logs. Maybe they're trying to act like a fool. I don't know if that's gonna mean anything. Although he could actually be fool as well. Who's gonna die tonight? He blames the shower curtains. Someone's gonna murder the shower curtains now. Oh shit. There's no way he was actually a physician, right? If he was converted. Well, maybe that's why I won't get res, but we're gonna stay in anyway, just in case. You never know. There could be a second physician! And an alchemist, although the alchemist can't res me, like the physicians can. So, you know. Oh shit, did I forget to vote at night? I think I forgot to vote at night. To say who would be executed. Not that I would have guessed right, but you know. 10 will get killed tonight. I don't know. Who knows? I have been blackmailed. Interesting claim. You forgot the period? Ooh, called out. I didn't even notice that. I'm X. What? 4 says I'm X. What does that mean? Or does he just mean he's going to X? Because he was saying to look at 4, so I thought 4 was claiming his role there, but I guess he's just saying he was going to execute. Weird regardless. And there he goes. Is he a baddie? I'm gonna guess he was a baddie based off those logs. Yep, there it is. Mastermind. No more converts. No more conversions. The player is reconnected. All right. Please wash me. All right. Who's gonna get executed? It's a spotlight being put on for. Just in case. Although the mastermind was putting it out for, wasn't he? Well, regardless, you know. I have nothing to lose by predicting. So upset that I'm useless. Alrighty. Who was murdered? 8 was. God damn it. Wait, 8 and 10 are named the same thing. What the fuck? Oh, someone did I's instead of L's. And they did the capitalization trick. Never mind. That has to be it. Oh, 4 is dead. So they're definitely not being executed today because they're dead already. Yup. Fucking Inquisitor wins without doing a single fucking thing. Newt Massacre. Damn. 15 will die tonight. I don't know. Prince jailed you? Aw. Damn. Poor sorcerer. I am very shiny now, thanks. You guys cure so much. Hey, alert on my phone. What is it? Brave Raptor liked my tweet. Brave Raptor should join the stream and talk with me. I don't even know if he's online right now. I don't think he will join, but you know, he might. Hey, I finally got reanimated. I did it. Hi 12, hi. Hi.
Haha.
Haha.
Hi, Pops.
Hi.
Hi. I count 5 people. who are not soggy baloney.
Oh, I'm all alone. And I got a phone alert, and it was you. I was like, I wonder if Rave's around. And you are.
Yeah, I had to get that retweet. Because, there's a lot of people who are soggy baloney lately.
Okay. How soggy, though?
Very soggy.
Ooh.
Like, look. There's only 5 people.
5 people where?
5 people who are not soggy baloney.
Oh.
So that's an entire ocean
If
of
ever,
soggy baloney.
if you're referring to people watching me, there's still no one in chat. I've gotten 0 messages tonight over the last 43 minutes.
Oh, I know how that is.
I'm gonna cry.
But they will come.
They'll come eventually. They missed a match where I was Evil King, and I almost won. I didn't play it quite right though. Orango Dominoes. Ooh.
Oregano dominoes.
Oregano. My bad. Wait, you're on the G2B account right now?
I guess so.
I didn't even know you log into that one normally.
Oh no. Does that
That's
mean all
fine.
my harassing messages of Twitch streamers has been on the go to bed
I
cast
hope
account?
not.
Oh no! Markiplier's gonna be mad. Hey, it's Damaduki. Oregano Dominoes Rex.
Damadookie.
Jurassic Pizza Rastic Park 3.
God. Did you ever see Jurassic World?
No, because I knew I wasn't gonna like it. It was too fanbaity.
It was okay. And then I heard they were making a whole, at least 3 movies out of it. I was like, oh, okay. Well, what are they going to do with the second one after how Jurassic World ended? And the trailer literally makes no fucking sense. It's like, this is going to be bad. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that trailer for... What is it? It's called Jurassic World something. Like, there's a
And then
subtitle
they're
to
bringing
it.
them to Ireland, so it's just copying the plot of the first trilogy. Hey, dinosaurs broke out of the thing. We gotta put them back in.
Well, no.
Okay, island's closed, everybody. We're bringing them home.
Yeah, they want to save the dinosaurs. It's like, but okay, but how is that going to make for an interesting story? Well, there's also evil people still on the island that are doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's no longer about saving the dinosaurs. It's about there's another evil group with the dinosaurs. What?
It's exactly the same as Jurassic Park 2. Because that's exactly what happens. They were trying to save dinosaurs while studying them. Then the other people are trying to capture them, bring them over to mainland for a new park. Oh wait, no. It's a military application this time. Yeah.
It's dumb. Like, and I'm one of those who actually kind of enjoyed Jurassic World for what it was. It was okay. It wasn't, like, unwatchable. It had really funny moments. It may have been retreading a lot, but at least it held my attention, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, this next one just looks like it's not gonna make any sense at all to me.
It's just it's Jurassic Park 2. Like, yeah, it was an okay movie, but I don't think people will remember it fondly once they remember the one girl doing gymnastics to kick a raptor out a window. Like a 120-pound girl.
I don't think I've ever seen Jurassic Park 2 or 3. I've only seen the original and then World.
I think you should be really thankful for that.
It's kind of like with me and the Alien franchise. I've never seen 3 or 4. I've only seen the original and Aliens, and then I ended up seeing Prometheus. And Prometheus was weird.
Well,
But it's like,
you
I'm
skipped
avoiding all the
really
bad
bad
movies.
movie of 3.
Wasn't 4 pretty bad too, or no?
Yeah, 4 was pretty bad, but nothing was as bad as 3. I'm drawing a mental blank. It was so bad.
Oh no. But speaking of movies, you know the DC movies as of late, when they've been trying to start their cinematic universe?
Oh yeah, the Donkey King.
The really, really bad fucking movies. I was like, wow. How there's no way anyone can do worse than that. And I watched Power Rangers, and I was right. Somehow Power Rangers is better than most of the fucking DC films. And that movie wasn't even good itself, though.
They played up the ham in Power Rangers, which was good, but with DC, they're trying to go way too grimdark and then wanting to add like the snarky edge to it.
Well, Power Rangers had that issue too. They didn't fully commit to either as well, but at least with some of them, it was decently entertaining. Whereas with DC, it's just, this sucks.
Yeah, it's like they really want to. They're trying to do the Marvel formula, except failing horribly with it.
And they're trying to play catch up with the Marvel formula. We need Justice League. It's only been a year since we've done our other movies, but let's just throw in these other heroes. Here's Justice League. Also, Superman's death that happened only a year ago, he's back.
God,
I didn't even watch that movie. I just heard about that. It's just dumb. It's fucking dumb.
It's just what they've done with Superman in the entire new DC universe movies. It's just appalling.
Yeah, that too.
How do you take someone who grew up in a small town in Kansas and then just say, oh hey, once he finds out he's actually an alien, let's just rip all the personality that would come from a person who grew up in a small town, and then let's make him have a god complex. Like in the Batman versus Superman movie, you see him fly down to these kids, and he's standing at the distance, like sort of glaring at them. It's fucking creepy. And the kids want to take pictures of him, and then he just stares at him and he just flies away. And this shit actually happens in the comics. He comes down, he sees the kids, and he's like, hey, you know, I might be Superman, but it's you kids who actually give me my power. And he takes pictures with them, he actually talks to them, and it's just like this horrible abomination they have on film. Because Superman's an amazing character despite all of his overpoweredness, because he's actually a human being that just happens to, like, he has the personality of a human being that has like all these alien powers. It's just when they do something like this, it's like, have you even read a single comic book?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what their plan is with that series at all. It doesn't feel like there's anything cohesive behind it. They just
it's just they're overcommitting to the grim darkness and just ruining characters. Like, it's okay for Batman. Like, you could have had an amazing movie with polar opposites. Batman being in a grim dark, and Superman's like just like happy and he's doing all his stuff. But he'll get serious. And that's just such a ball drop. Like, The Adventures of Superman for TV did the best Batman versus Superman, because it actually followed what the comic did.
Yeah.
That's all they had to do, just adapt the comic.
Why couldn't they get really good fucking directors for or writers too, but good directors as well for some of these movies. Like, they had a great fucking plan when they're like, you know, Christopher Nolan, you're known for some cool shit. Let's have you make a Batman trilogy. Then they wanted to go with a whole fucking universe.
Yeah, it's a mess. And they can't fix it now. They overcommitted with all these movies.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad is a huge disappointment too. What was Harley Quinn doing there? I've got a baseball bat, I got attitude. I know the Joker.
Yeah.
So what?
By the way, the Joker in Suicide Squad was,
I think that's the worst Joker ever imagined. Actually, second worst, because they've got like this horrible comic out right now that's the Joker, except he's reformed, and Batman's actually the bad guy now.
Oh yeah, that sounded dumb to me. I remember you talking about that a while back. And he's like a White Knight or something.
Yeah, White Knight. Ugh. And what they were trying to do is make a Bruce Wayne seem like a bad guy for having billions of dollars and only like fighting crime with it, when actually Bruce Wayne's got like the whole entire Wayne Foundation that gets kids through colleges, underprivileged kids through college. He does a whole lot of neighborhood reformment programs, and they just they take all of the established canon of Batman and throw it out the window and say, hey, he's a bad guy now. He doesn't care about the people. He fights crimes. He's perpetuating the problem. It's like what is going on?
Did you hear what happened recently with Blizzard? I bring this up because of the White Knight shit.
Oh no, what did they do?
They're starting to enforce anyone involved with the Overwatch League to not use Pepe, because whoever classified it as a hate symbol after the alt-right picked it up.
Oh, Hillary Clinton did that.
Yeah. So rather than Blizzard, who wants to merge this audience with a broader audience because they want the league to be global, rather than having the two cultures kind of mix in, they kind of want to just say, nope, fuck it. Appeal to the lowest common denominator, no matter how idiotic they are, and don't teach them a thing. Let this symbol actually become a hate symbol by not, introducing it in the way that everyone else online's familiar with it already. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I really don't get why it's a hate symbol, because yeah, okay, some people on 4chan said, oh, I don't like Hillary, blah blah blah, used a Pepe, and it's like, it was never a hate symbol in the first place. It's been around for years.
Yeah, it's not a hate symbol. The creator disavowed them as well. It's just dumb. But rather than educating people on that, Blizzard's just like, fuck it. It's not something we created, so we're not gonna defend it. We're just gonna let it die. It's like, why? Why not have the two fucking cultures mix and turn it into something good so you don't let that symbol turn into something that's just hatred? Why are you playing into the fear-mongering? Fuck them. Fuck them when it comes to that. It's nowhere near as widespread as people think it is as a hate symbol. It's still fucking reversible, but if you're gonna keep playing into it, it will become the hate symbol.
Yeah, it's exactly like saying, hey, racists drive cars. Cars are racist now. You gotta stop driving them. That's the other thing.
I don't know if you know of Thorin. He's part of the esports industry, a lot of CSGO stuff. Is like, the alt-right and Nazis have used the English language. Should we just remove the English language entirely? It's just... And while that is a different type of extreme, it's the same point of, just because the alt-right used it doesn't mean it's just automatically bad, you know? There's so many
Yeah.
things. So someone made an example. It's like the alt-right eat bread. Is bread bad now? It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's nowhere near to that extent where it's actually a hate symbol yet. And we should be trying to stop it from becoming such a thing rather than just giving into it because you want to appeal to idiots.
Yeah,
Instead of
and
teaching them.
Damaduki's bringing up a good point with that, just appealing to idiots who don't play video games at all. And like the comics industry suffered just like this because they appealed to the idiots. And the sales are tanking, like with the whole Black Panther movie. Yeah, people went to see the movie, but none of these people who would say, "Oh, Black Panther is a revolutionary movie, you gotta see it," none of them picked up a single comic. And the February sales show that it actually tanked in sales.
It's fucking Black Panther was a good movie. It was a fine Marvel movie. It was nothing beyond that. Anyone else that says it was is delusional. Like,
Yeah,
it's great.
it's a fine Marvel movie, but it's not like this revolutionary, world-changing, end-all be-all black superhero thing. And they're treating it like this is the first black superhero movie when we've had the Blade series, which was actually much better in my opinion, because most of the effects are practical until like the end of which was a 3D. Ugh.
Yeah.
We had there's
I agree with you,
a couple
Damaduki.
more.
Sorry, Rave. That why would you want to appeal to idiots when they're not your fucking audience right now? It's like, who knows? That's why I'm like, it's fine if you want a broader audience. But why wouldn't you want to mix the two cultures? Since one of the most interesting things about esports right now is the different culture behind it compared to traditional sports. Wouldn't you want to introduce the two to each other rather than trying to or beginning to erase one of them completely to appeal to the broader one? That's just dumb. Get people involved with it. Have fun with it. But no, fuck it. If it was their fucking Overwatch logo or one of their characters that was turning into an outright thing, you'd see them fucking defend it.
Yep. Fucking Tracer is actually a neo-Nazi. Man, it's just this outrage culture is just getting really out of control, and I'm glad there's finally some pushback against it. What does that mean to say? Yeah, like Halo did a great job of appealing to like a wide range of audiences before. Halo 4. But it brought like hardcore and casual players alike just together, and there was no talk of genders, there was no talk of diversity and all this stuff. You were just a bunch of people in armor shooting each other. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
And it's one of the primary reasons why it sold so good is because it didn't pander to a specific group at one time.
It's upsetting. Just thinking about it sucks.
I'm glad there's finally a pushback though. People are starting to say, "Hey, this is getting like sales are starting to be bad. Why is nobody buying this? Oh, it's because of blah blah blah."
Yeah.
You see
but
what
also comics were already suffering just because the medium is just not as popular as it used to be, right?
Oh no, like comics actually had like a flourish when the Marvel universe started out. But then, like, we had these people.
How long did that last?
Oh, it lasted like a few years. But then, like, people who didn't know what they were doing, like, they were like rotating out all the people retiring, and these people, like these terrible editors, started getting positions in the hierarchy, and then started approving these bad comics, and it was just a slow, methodical thing until suddenly, Iceman is suddenly gay. No explanation. He's just gay now. We're replacing all the main heroes with diversity versions, even though it was never a problem in the first place. And it's done such a bad way. Like, yeah, you can have like the Avengers retiring, saying, "Hey, let's have like the new generation take over."
Right.
But instead, what they do is, "Hey, Iron Man, you're actually sexist, so I'm going to be the new Iron Man. Hey,
What?
Thor, you're suddenly, yeah, apparently, fuck, I forgot his name. I'm drawing so many blanks tonight. I need more water. But,
Wait, so
yeah,
instead
they
of just
said-
going to the new generation, they reference the old generation, but just say they're bad in some shape or form now?
yeah,
moved
in
on?
fact,
Instead of retiring them?
in fact, like this girl Iron Man takes over Stark Industries. Yeah, Tony Stark. Oh man,
What the
I feel like an idiot.
fuck?
Like, has all this access to Tony Stark's stuff, but finally they realized, hey, this is incredibly bad. So, okay, you're not in control of Stark's tech anymore. You're going to be at this school. We're going to let you use Stark tech, just so that we don't like backhand say, hey, we were wrong in doing this and retcon it. But we're getting Tony Stark back. We're getting Thor back, because Thor being replaced is even more insanity, because apparently he was unworthy to wield Mjolnir, and this random person no one's ever heard of is given Mjolnir, even though historically in the Marvel canon there have been tons of people who are worthy to wield Mjolnir. Like, we could have had Beta Ray Bill come back and wield Mjolnir, but nah, let's not do our history. Let's just have a complete Lady Thor. And what they could have done also, they could have done the same thing as they did with Beta Ray Bill, just have a second sort of Thor with their own hammer. That way they can have their Lady Thor and the regular Thor in the same universe and not upset anybody. And instead they just do this, like, oh man, it was such
Wait,
a
why was
bad
Thor
way they did
unworthy
it.
for it again? All of a sudden?
I don't know, it's such a stupid reason.
Ugh.
Like, there's a reason why comic sales are tanking too, is because these people go to the movies, say, hey, this is great, I want to see the comic. Then they come to the comic store and see all of this. Like, they go, hey, I want the one with about the movies, and it's just, oh, they don't have it, because they're like, these comic stores are being forced to stock. I'm not exaggerating. They're being forced to stock these. Like, Marvel will just send them these comics that they have to put on their shelves, waste shelf space. And hang on. Replying to a message here. Anyways, so they're taking up shelf space. They're staying there for months on end, and they might get one or two sales out of curiosity. But like, the people coming, like, that's what happened early on in the cinematic universe. People started coming in and getting the trades, getting the comics, and started getting into comics because of the Marvel movies. Now they're so far off the wagon, away from the Marvel movies. Like, it's okay to have like the characters in progressed timeline, because then, hey, we can actually increase sales if we like introduce them through the movies. Then they can buy up like all these trade books and then get hooked onto the new comics. But instead they just did this horrible U-turn and said, hey, let's not continue the old characters that we're featuring in the movies. Let's have new characters filling in the slots of these old characters and just doing a bad paint job of it.
I think that's part of like some of the audience, like, we need more representation of X and Y and Z. And it's like, okay, so we'll do that with the comics but not the movies. But now you have two different audiences, and you're gonna piss off all audiences because they're not getting what they want in the movies and the others are not getting what they want in the comics. So you have the two separate audiences that are just going to stay separated.
That's another thing, though. There are plenty of diverse Marvel characters. There's even one deaf superhero who has like a
yeah, but you're
like
talking disabilities.
like
People want sexuality for some reason more than anything else.
Yeah, there's even sexuality in there, but this is like a huge like universe. There's tons of heroes. They have tons of different relationships, but instead of utilizing these pre-existing heroes, they're just going back to the old ones, slapdashing a horrible explanation about, hey, they're this now, and then just trying to go with it. Like, I remember when they tried making Tony Stark, they tried making Iron Man a woman once, and this was short-lived for a very good reason, because what essentially they did is they made Tony Stark a woman. I'm not making that up. Through nanobots.
Oh god. That's just opening a can of worms. That's all that was.
Yeah, they had to quickly retcon that because nobody was buying that. That was just such a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
And this came out like a couple years after Iron Man 2. But they just retconned that back right before the Iron Man 3 came out. But man, that was like, if you go back and like look up the Iron Man woman comic, like Tony Stark woman comic, and give that a read, and you'll see how horribly this was handled.
It's like, I don't know. Did you, I don't know the exact reasonings behind it. I have to only guess. But there was this movie that you may have seen on ads called Love, Simon, which was, from ads, like a coming-of-age, high school coming-out story. And its opening weekend, it only made $11 or $12 million. And people are like, why aren't people seeing this? I'm thinking to myself, well, we already know that while the LGBT audience is kind of big, it's still niche in the grand scheme of the US, which would be its biggest audience, because you're not going to have that in China with like all their other movies that you can just kind of repurpose. Right. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to repurpose this type of movie for that. So there's not going to be an audience outside of maybe US and UK. Plus, with the declining attendance of movie theaters in general, it's like, sounds like it was just going to happen no matter what. Even by word of mouth. Because not just your average viewer is going to be like, yeah, you know what I'm in the mood for? A coming out story. Because people don't, not necessarily that they don't support it, they just don't want to see that type of media. That's not what they're into, you know?
Yeah.
So even people who are in support of it, so both people who are in support of it and couldn't care less, they're just kind of neutral, they don't give a shit, which is fine. Both those groups don't want to see the movie, probably, right? It's like, of course it was gonna fail. And then you're wondering why people don't make those types of movies, because they appeal to such a small demographic. Which is why you kind of have to, not necessarily force it, but write it in a unique and smart way where it fits into a normal story, where it's not all about that, and then it's all of a sudden part of a broader audience to begin with. You know?
Yeah.
So say that, like what they did with Black Panther and Marvel, everyone wanted a black cast, like a prominently black cast that was going to just be a huge fucking success. Well, you'd make it a Marvel movie. And that's exactly what it was. It was just a Marvel movie. And it was a huge success. And it was a black cast because it was... So, you do something like that if you want a movie to be successful.
Well, like, that's successful and blockbuster. Like, if I want...
Right.
Like, this coming of out story, it sounds more like art house to me. And if I'm like a regular dude, I'm going out to a movie... Like, I want to have a good time. I don't want to, like, think while I'm watching a movie. Like, I know that sounds incredibly dumb.
This doesn't sound like it was a thinking type movie, because again, it was just a high school type movie. So you're appealing to like a younger audience, but it's also a LGBT focused one. And it's like, who are you going to convince to see that? Outside of what I mentioned. It's just going to be so small. Plus, with the attendance of movies being down already, it's like, well, you're not going to get them. It's the same thing with Annihilation. Fucking all-woman cast with people of color failed miserably, even though it was a fantastic movie. I don't know about Love, Simon. I didn't see reviews for that one. But, Annihilation got outstanding reviews, but it just wasn't a wide enough appeal. Even though it was sci-fi and stuff. It wasn't marketed as like an action film. It was marketed more as like a... If it was marketed as horror, people may have seen it, but it wasn't even marketed as that. It was kind of more creepy and weird than horror when it came to marketing.
Yeah. Like,
I still want to see that.
Either way, a coming out story sounds more like something like you'd have like at a film festival, or like an art house, or like a smaller theater. Like, if you catered to those, not only would you save money on like getting it out to all the huge theaters, instead like focusing on like where it would be the strongest and where most people would actually get it. Instead, you go up against like blockbusters. That's a terrible idea.
It was a really bad idea.
Like, this movie sounds like it'd be a good idea, just not like going up against like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
People are going to look at those posters and say, I've seen more commercials of that. I'm going to that. I've never heard of that movie.
But out of those two movies I mentioned, I want to see Annihilation. Love, Simon, I don't care for. It does not look interesting whatsoever. But Annihilation, I was really disappointed because Netflix actually got the rights to it for everywhere except North America. So everyone that has Netflix outside of North America can watch it at any point in time, whereas it's only in theaters by us. It's like, wow, the one fucking movie that could have been a huge fucking blockbuster on Netflix out of the gate, that wasn't Cloverfield Paradox, where it was shit. It could have been a really good movie out on Netflix exclusively. Wow, what a grab that would have been. Nope. Gonna let it tank in the box office. Ugh.
Yeah. That's just ugly.
Cloverfield Paradox was awful. I'm so upset.
Like, the whole Cloverfield thing, I get you want to make a like shared universe going on, but why are you buying all these movies and saying it's part of Cloverfield now? Like,
that's just how they want to market the films now. Because the next one is supposedly coming out this year as well, and it's going to be set in World War II. Like, I don't know. I just kind of think they dropped the whole idea of Cloverfield being an actual thing. It's just now a marketing ploy in itself. It's not the actual movies, which is okay, I guess. It's fine. But it's disappointing. But it's like, why? But in the case of Cloverfield Paradox, why would you want to do it with that film? It's not like it was unique where with like Cloverfield Lane. That was like, no one's gonna see this film, let's get people to see it. This one's like, we have already a bunch of space survival films. This isn't unique at all. And the unique portions that were in it were poorly written and made absolutely no sense. It was just alter universe, wacky stuff going on because of it, haha.
That's the thing. 10 Cloverfield
Like,
Lane
that didn't explain it
would
away.
have been amazing if it hadn't been for the ending.
Yeah, the ending was obviously tacked on, but at the same time, if it wasn't Cloverfield related, people weren't gonna see it.
I don't know. Like if you marked it right, like how they did with what was it? Paranormal Activity. Like if you did that level of campaign that they did, I don't remember exactly, but what it did was said, "Hey, get this into theaters. Vote for it. You want to see it. It's blah 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 blah." If they did something like that, like you can get like a nothing movie into the spotlight.
Yeah.
And into 1,000 sequels later.
But it's like they could also have turned that ending of 10 Cloverfield Lane into something interesting if they continued along the path of let's make Cloverfield movies specifically to make sense of it.
Yeah.
But that's not what they're going with, clearly, with Cloverfield Paradox. They're just tacking shit on.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like, you could have made that ending kind of been better in context of other movies. And if you later come across that same character and shit's going on, aliens invading, whatever. But it's just nothing ties together to anything, really.
Yeah, I agree. And plus, like, I'll defend Cloverfield. That was actually a good movie for found footage, and I actually enjoyed watching it. It did its job. It was just entertaining, and you had all this action going on. But when you're tacking on all these things, like suddenly aliens now, and okay, it's the product of a reality change thing, alterer. It's just it makes it all just bad and confusing.
Nonsense. It just turns into nonsense.
Yeah, and like my first impression was, okay, Cloverfield is sort of like an American Godzilla, except not that 2000 one no one will ever talk about again. But now it's like, I don't know what to say of it anymore. Congratulations, you got your mystery box fucking... Oh, what's his face? Ugh.
Well, instead of talking about bad shit in films or bad films in general, what's a good film you've seen recently?
Recently?
Yeah. It doesn't need to necessarily be new if it wasn't new, but something you saw recently.
I think Bushwick. It was like what it's on Netflix. It was like a found footage movie, but like it was done on a low budget, and it's like you've got like a Manhattan's being invaded by like a paramilitary, and like so they're like quarrying things off, like they're killing random people in the streets, and so you're following along this one girl who just arrives on a subway. Her boyfriend gets bombed, and she's trying to survive. She meets up with like this ex-marine, and then they're trying to get through the city together to like the drop-off point. The only downside to it was the ending. I won't spoil it because the lead up to it is like really good, but then it's just suddenly bad. But like it's a cheap ending is what I want to say, but the entire movie, like before that, is actually amazing.
What was it called again?
Bushwick.
Bushwick. Gotcha. Well, recent film I saw, I think I tagged you in it, but we didn't really talk about it. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah, it's not here. I want to see it though.
It's well, it's out on demand. That's how I watched it.
Oh, sweet.
So, because it was part of the Oscars, so everything's been out for a couple weeks now. Anything that's been on there almost. Basically, that's a mother that loses her daughter to someone. You don't know who. It's a murder mystery. But you know that she was raped while burning alive or something along those lines. And the cops have done almost nothing about it. So she goes and pays for billboards right outside the town that as you enter it, you see the 3 billboards questioning why the police haven't found shit. And it leads into this whole story between the head of the police department in that town and the mother who lost her daughter, and goes into their lives a bit more too, like emotionally. And that's all I'll say without going into the spoilers, but it left some really like Fargo-esque vibes with how the characters are, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I sort of get it. And like this is something I can get behind too. Like it's a semi-relatable plot. And it sounds like they play with it well.
It's really good. I want to avoid a bunch of stuff because there was a really good like oh shit moment in the film that you weren't really expecting, and it kind of changes, and it was a really good change though. I love it. I don't want to go into details. I'm sorry. It's weirdly vague.
Yeah,
Outside of the
I'm
general
thankful for the
what
vagueness,
sets
so
off the events that I mentioned.
yeah.
We'll have to
Like I'm
watch
thankful for you being vague, because this actually does sound like an interesting movie.
Murder mystery, good characters, good writing. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
What else did I watch recently? I watched, I mentioned Power Rangers. I watched that last night because it was on Amazon Prime for free. And I'm still in disbelief as to how that movie, while not good, it was not a good film, how it was better than the DC films, though. The cinematic ones. Not the Dark Knight, obviously, or any of Christopher Nolan's. And then I also watched The Magnificent Seven because I saw it had Denzel Washington and Chris Pratt in it. That was okay. It was just a Western, outlaws defending a town from a big mining head guy who was abusing their town, basically.
Yeah, it's like a remake of Seven Samurai, and this one's being a remake of the original Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, I heard it was a remake or something.
Go ahead and
decently
give
made.
the original watch too.
I might have to. I liked the idea of it.
Like, yeah, it's like a very old story, but it's done really good in the Magnificent Seven.
I watched another Western a few months back. It was actually really new. It's only like a year and a half old, called Hell or High Water. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
It's basically a modern Western, because it takes place in modern day. And two brothers are out stealing from banks to, what was it? I think their farm. They basically wanted to pay for the farm because the banks themselves were trying to take the land from them.
Oh, yeah.
So they start stealing from the banks and then paying the banks back with their own money.
Yeah, now I remember this.
And they come up with these ways to make it untrackable, and it just follows from there. It has Chris Pine. Jeff Bridges? I think it was Jeff Bridges as well, is the officer that's, like, on the case. Really, really fucking good, though. Really fucking good how they go about all of that in modern day.
Yeah. Like, and it's like it's just an everyman story. Everybody can relate to that because, like, banks are out to get your money at any means necessary.
Right. Like, you know they're doing some bad shit, but at the same time they're doing it to people who are trying to take away from them for no good reason. It's like, wow, I like this conflict. Who's gonna win? Who do you want to win? Who should win? It's just this whole moral dilemma. Highly recommend seeing that if you can.
Yeah, that's another to add to the list.
I don't even know what's going on in this game. I just know I died at some point. And that I'm dead.
Fun.
Probably play one more match after this one. And then it'll be like 11. That'll be a good ending point.
Ray?
So...
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. It's actually a good time while they're doing their day thing here. Because they just voted for a new king, so they still have to go through an entire day and vote up people. I'm gonna go get a new drink, chat. Be right back. Back with a new drink. There we go. Uh-oh, the game's gonna crash, isn't it? There we go. Oh shit, is 3 gonna get killed? Am I gonna earn extra gold for once here? Oh, they're gonna fucking pardon. No, I wanted my extra gold. I wanted my extra gold. Exit. Come on, exit. Crap. What is going on? I'm so confused. Okay, number 8. I'll be over soon. Oh my god, they pardoned again. So they can't vote up anyone else today. Oh boy. My cat won't stop meowing. I'm petting her. She has food. She has water. She just jumped down from getting her food and water. And she won't stop meowing at me. I don't know what else she wants. I'm petting you. I'm petting you. I am. I really am. Girl, good girl. Yes, you are. What else you want? I pick you up, you're gonna be mad at me and you won't stay in my lap. So just stay there. There you go. I don't even know if you guys could hear the meowing, but she just kept going on and on and on. She's a good kitty, though. She's a good kitty. She wants pets. More pets. More pets. Yep. She wants face scratches, probably, actually. I'm just petting her. Probably wants face scratches. Yeah, she likes that. She's rubbing up against my wrist now. Unseen one. Unlucky. Alright, we can do one more match. One more match for tonight. And it looks like we'll find a match pretty quickly, too. Oh, she really likes the face scratches right now. Yoko kitty. And you're much quieter now, which is very good for me. I appreciate that. Even though your meowing is really cute. But, you know, can't have any of that for too long. Otherwise, it does get annoying. But now I only have one hand. Alright, type with one hand. What should we do it? Reformed Joker. Hey, it fits. Chicken Wing. Someone named themselves Chicken Wing. I really want Wingstop now. Reformed Joker the Prince. I really am reformed. Pick a random one. Uh-oh. Okay, my cat finally laid down. I get to stop petting her now. Woo! That doesn't sound right. Right? Interesting. Why is he asking me? I don't know. This is someone made a claim. Made the claim too? Who made the claim? Let's see. Oh shit, okay. Build 12 instead then. Right? So far, we got nothing. Let's have someone in jail. Hmm. Oh shit. Hyper scroll. Oh. And there's Seeker. So we just outed the fucking cult leader. Was this a fool play? Oh, he just fucked up, that's all. Still more? You kidding me? Did I jail anyone? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap. 11 should be safe. 6 is... I thought I jailed 6, didn't I? Oh yeah, 6 is confirmed, so unless he was converted. So 2 or 4, right? Unless King is evil. I guess King could be evil. Who's dead? So 6 maybe converted at some point? Because we already have neutral killer dead. Hmm. I don't think we have any leads. Wow, good job. 6! He wasn't Hunter. Or if he was, he got converted. Please let that be the last one. Oh my god. Pretty sure 11's still confirmed. He did heal me. App. We're not gonna execute, we're gonna see if there's any deaths. Fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Six was still forcing votes, though. I doubt it was 6. Ah, crap. Forced votes. He can't do that when he's converted, right? Because when you're noble, what's his converted class? Aristocrat. Oh, he still can force a vote. He totally could be converted. Oh. King straight up decided to execute. Uh-oh. Let's see if he was converted at any point. He wasn't. Fuck. King's evil. Or no, because there was a death. The king can't kill, right? God damn it. Unlucky. Be right back. Neutral king, son of a bitch. There were so many converts. 13 was evil. Crap, I should have executed him. Damn it. I should have executed him. I was thinking I should, but I was like, no, let's just jail him and see if there's a death. And then I fucking died. I should have just executed him. Oh well. Well guys, that's Throne of Lies. Thank you for joining. We're a community run channel. We stream every day during the week. Tomorrow, Thursday, Austin will be continuing Final Fantasy 15. Friday, I believe Drew's still playing Final Fantasy 12. Saturday, Sunday, there are no streams. Monday, I will be back with Sleeping Dogs. Tuesday, Rave. I think he's still playing God Hand. I think. I don't know. Rave, you here yet? What do you play on Tuesdays? Alright, he's not back. And then next Wednesday, I will be back again with more Throne of Lies. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow the Twitch channel if you haven't already. Subscribe if you'd like. Follow Twitter, YouTube, etc. Our individual Twitters if you'd like. Otherwise, as always, go to bed.